Listen, you're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
I told the truth. It's not about true and proof. That's not the point whether you told the truth or not. Hello? I told the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Please, forgive me.
Attention, this video is a part of an ongoing investigation regarding the recent possessions of Kill Viciously. There's paranormal audio involved. Proceed with caution.
Ever since I was a small child, gaming has always been one of the centerpieces of my life. I can remember being only in kindergarten playing Lara Croft and Grand Theft Auto. Man, how much I miss those days. Those days were the shit. For real. No, not that type of shit. I mean,
the shit.
It all started 4 years ago when I was on YouTube trying to get help on improving my quickscoping skills. I mean, don't get me wrong, not that I was bad or anything, but because I always had the mindset that even though you may be really good or a master at something, there is always room for improvement. As I was browsing the quickscoping videos, I came across a whole playlist of World at War commentaries by Blame Truth and Power Puncher. Sharing gameplay and commentary over the internet was really intriguing to me, but I had no intentions whatsoever to try it myself. Reason one, I had a squeaky voice that went something like this.
Hello, guys.
And second, around that time I had been more involved with being in clans and having scrimmages and things of that nature. But eventually, clans got boring and started to die down a little bit, so I decided to bite the bullet and try my first commentary, and boy, was my first commentary bad. It went a little something like this.
Hey, how's everybody today? This is the Vicious Killer, aka Kill Viciously. I'm here with my first commentary on this specific channel. Since this is my first commentary, of course, like any other person,
Alright, stop, sound man, cut. You're torturing our ears. Pretty boring, right, guys? I remember I used to get 10 views a video and people used to comment in the comments, wow man, this is so good for your first commentary, knowing damn well they probably was lying. I mean, like, come on man, you ain't got to lie, Craig. But of course, as time went on, I did improve on my commentaries, and now as of September 2014, I feel that my channel is at its peak.
Yo, Vicious, you good? You need a break?
I just gotta stop this video right here, man, and say that I think those damn demons are trying to possess me again. But I'll be alright. I'll be fine. I'm gonna continue this commentary.
I gotta win. I have
to do it. Sound man, start me back up. Come on. Believe it or not, doing YouTube has given me a different outlook on things, even with real life situations. It made me more aware of my determination to become bigger and better, and not only that, but being a commentator has always been like an outlet for me to get things off my chest and better deal with my circumstances. So you may ask, who or what inspired me to start YouTube? Well, the answer is simple. Blame Truth, the first person to ever make a Call of Duty commentary, and not only did he inspire me to start YouTube, but he inspired thousands of other content makers around the world. Who would have thought that his experiment would eventually spark a worldwide movement from America all the way to Australia? I figured that if he can do something of that nature, then what makes me any different than to not be able to do the same thing and continue that legacy? With that being said, I thank Blame Truth, Power Puncher, small commentators in the YouTube community, and to whoever made that World at War playlist for not only inspiring me to start YouTube, but also inspiring me to keep doing YouTube. I also want to thank the numerous clans that I joined back in those Modern Warfare 2 days, because if it wasn't for you guys, then I wouldn't have been on YouTube searching up quickscoping videos and eventually finding those World at War playlists. As a result of these individuals,
Vicious was born.
What was that? Get me the hell out of here now.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is That Kansas Kid, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to be speaking to you all, the C3 audience, in today's video. So I'm assuming it's our first time meeting, and what better way to introduce myself than to tell you about my history here on YouTube and what exactly got me into the gaming scene here. Now, ironically, 7 years ago, I wasn't in the gaming community when I started out here on YouTube. I actually created some really dumb comedy sketches with my buddy because we were back in the 5th grade. We thought it was hysterical, but looking back, it's pretty dang embarrassing, and I never give out the URL to that video to this day. Unfortunately, that's my roots of YouTube, and we created those little comedy sketches sketches for around 2 years. Then we finally stopped around middle school. So luckily we discontinued that. We never really had much success though. I mean, we only had around 30 subscribers, I think, in the 2 years of the channel. And it probably has less than 30 now because we haven't posted to there for around 5 years now. Now at that same time, I also had another YouTube account which I uploaded videos of my parakeet to. My brothers and I tried to create some funny sketches with my parakeet and sometimes my dog, and it was pretty funny, I have to admit it. And if I had clips, I'd show you what it was like, because it wasn't too bad of humor for me still being in elementary school. But yeah, that lasted for a couple of years until unfortunately my parakeet died, and then we couldn't really make the videos anymore because, you know, he's kind of gone. But yeah, during that period of YouTube, I was very much so influenced by YouTubers like Smosh and Nigahiga, Keb Jumba, those OG YouTubers who everyone, or at least most of you guys, probably watched back in the day. Now fast forward 2 years and all of a sudden I'm in middle school, and when I was in middle school, my interest in YouTube just dropped down the toilet. I mean, it was such a pivotal moment in my life because everything changes, and I know all of you guys who are in middle school and were in elementary school, you guys know there's a huge difference between the two. And you know, I was just enjoying life and not so much YouTube, but I did find a passion in middle school, which was gaming, and I found that through a game called Modern Warfare 2, and that was back in 7th grade. Such a great game. All my friends were playing it, and I was that one kid who only had the Nintendo Wii and the GameCube, and you know, I played it sometimes but not really. But my brother decided to pick up an Xbox, and I was like, hey, you know what, let me try it. And I tried it and fell in love with Call of Duty, and that's where I found my love for Call of Duty, which is awesome. And that's why I'm even here today. If I didn't play Xbox back in 7th grade, I probably wouldn't be making videos here on YouTube to this day. Now since I was new to Call of Duty and I was pretty terrible at it, I did what any other Call of Duty noob does, and that is go to the internet and search up how to get better at Call of Duty. And through that I found the YouTube Call of Duty community and found an awesome YouTuber named Tabes, and you pronounce it T-E-J-B-Z, but he's a Swedish commentator. I think he's still around today. I don't really watch him anymore, but I was a huge fan of him back in the day. I always watched his commentaries, I watched his quick scoping montages, and just thought he was awesome. And through that I also got better at the game, and soon enough Black Ops 1 came out, and I was a decent player, I have to say. I had a positive KD unlike Modern Warfare 2, and had lots of fun playing it. By far, Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty to this day. And during this era of Black Ops 1, I found my inspiration on YouTube commentating, and that is the one and only CNanners, who unfortunately doesn't commentate too much anymore. But the guy was so good at what he did, and that was just being himself and being personal and not trying to impress anyone. You know, he was just having a good time on YouTube. And he talked about things that may have not been so gaming related and just gave that personal feel to the listeners so the listeners could really connect. And it was just amazing what he was doing at his channel. And after watching him for a couple of months, it finally pushed me over the edge to go and create my own YouTube channel based around Call of Duty, and that was called Lincoln Gaming. It's no longer around. However, it was a very great learning experience for me to find my niche in YouTube, see where I belong, and scope out, you know, how am I going to make this work and how am I going to have the most fun with YouTube. And here I am today on my second channel, and it has gone very smoothly, and I upload a variety on my channel. I just don't upload Call of Duty like I did on my old channel, and that's because variety makes things fun. And that's another thing that I was inspired by from CNanners. You know, mix it up, have fun with your channel. It's your canvas, do what you want to do with it. But here I am today, I'm still doing the same thing, you know, uploading a variety and still having a lot of fun, and it's great to remember my roots and to see where I came from. Well, I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you guys soon. Take care.